What's up guys, it's Dylan Stewart here and I'm back with another video. Today I will be reviewing the Shimano Stradic C3000XG. So I'm just going to start off with just going over like the specs for those interested in that. And then I will hop right into my personal review and what I like about it and don't like about it. So starting off, it's 7.9 ounces. So a nice light feel. It doesn't like I could use this thing all day and my arm won't get tired at all. I think it pairs well with like 7 to 8 foot rods. Mine is a 7.5 foot St. Croix Triumph. I have a separate video on my YouTube about the whole setup, but this video is just going to be dedicated to the Stradic. So yeah, 7.9 ounces, can't complain there. 20-pound drag, so it's going to be plenty for your schoolies and even enough for like your 20-30 pound stripers, or maybe if you get one a little heavier, should be able to get it in, but plenty for the schoolies. I love using it for like albies, bonito, even like scup to tog, sea bass, fluke, all that. This reel can definitely get it done. So yeah, line capacity is I think about 200 yards if you're rocking like 10-15 pound braid. I have 15 pounds and then it's backed by like 20 pounds just because like I don't know, I like 15 so I can like castle it out a little bit, and then 20 pounds if a fish starts running I have the 20 in back just so I can have some confidence. And honestly it's just what I had laying around, so it's been working out great for me personally. It has a 6.4 to 1 gear ratio, so it's a nice fast retrieve. I mean, it feels effortless reeling it in. Like, I feel like it does all the work for me, which is nice, and I think that's partially thanks to the silent drive and infinity drive. So this is a FM model which has the infinity drive. The FL models don't, but they still have the silent drive. So the silent drive is just going to be like that buttery smooth feel that everyone talks about on the Stradic, and it's true, it really does feel so premium and smooth. The infinity drive just gives it a little bit more power, and it's a little bit easier to crank in those heavier fish, which I have actually noticed. But I mean, the Stradic FL is great too. I think the FM is just a little bit better at everything, so it's like a little bit of a better seal, a little bit of better drag, obviously like the infinity drive. And yeah, it has the, so I am probably going to pronounce this wrong. I'm going to go with Hagani. I don't know, whatever. Hagani body and Hagani gear. Don't yell at me if I'm saying it wrong. And that's basically just like nice firm metal, like it's not going to flex under any pressure. Very solid body. So yeah, and then it has the X Shield and X Protect. The X Protect is the water resistance. It's good water resistance. It's not fully sealed like, you know, like your Van Stalls and such. So if you're gonna be like dunking it under the water like all the time, then I mean, maybe go with like, I mean, a Shimano Pharos SW is a decent budget reel, and it has a little bit of a better seal than this, but it's not as smooth and premium as a Stradic. If you want to pay a little more, go for the Van Ford Van Stall, and I mean, you won't be disappointed with those. But yeah, so I think that wraps it up for the specs. And now I'll get into what I like about it. Actually, I'll start with what I don't personally like, and I mean, this is like, it's like nitpicking because the Stradic is so good. So the only problem that I've ever had, and this is probably my fault, but at one point the felt drag washers got a little damp, whether it was from me like some oil leaking in, or because I put some oil on my reel every now and then, so maybe some of that oil leaked in, or it could just be from maybe when I rinsed it off I went a little too overboard, because I know you're supposed to only do a little bit of fresh water. Maybe I went a little overboard and somehow the water seeped in and got the felt drag washers a little damp, so the drag wouldn't pull. I mean, it would pull way too easy, and there was no friction, so it would just pull so easy, and it was basically unusable. I tried to like rinse, like let it sit in like rubbing alcohol and let it dry out and stuff, and it just like got damp again. So I ended up switching to the Carbon Tex drag washers, and I mean, I have no problems since. So I mean, I'm not going to complain about the drag at all, because the drag's been phenomenal ever since upgrading. But if you can spend the $15 and get the Carbon Tex drag washers to put in this thing, I definitely would. So yeah, the felt drag washer is not a big deal, because I mean, basically every other reel at this price point has the felt washers. But for me, I mean, I prefer the Carbon Tex ones. So yeah, the only other complaint, and this one is not a complaint from me. I've just heard that people say that this right here is too small and uncomfortable, like when you're holding it. Like, I guess if you have, maybe it's just for people with bigger fingers, it's just uncomfortable because it's not enough room here. I mean, for me, it's been very comfortable and it's worked out fine, but I just wanted to let you guys know so that, like, I don't know, I can give a good, well-rounded review. So yeah, maybe if you have some chubbier fingers, this could be an issue, but it hasn't been for me. So really the only issue was those felt washers. But yeah, now, I mean, I don't even know where to start for what I do like, because I mean, I like everything else. It's just so smooth. The drag is great. I can cast this thing really far. I mean, that might be more in part to the rod, but I mean, the reel too, I can cast it so far. The drag's great. It feels super smooth. Yeah, I put a Go Mexis knob on mine because they're like, I don't know, they're like 20 bucks or something, so it's really not that expensive, and I think it makes it look really cool. I mean, performance wise, it's definitely not gonna do that much, even maybe a little bit worse than the original, because it can get a little bit slippery at times, but I've been liking it. It's pretty nice. So yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up everything. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And please like and subscribe, because I'm trying to grow my channel. So yeah, thank you.